Hey NOLA.com, this is Jennifer Larino, reporter with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune. We are here at Louis Armstrong International Airport, and we are here to watch Condor Airlines' inaugural flight from Frankfurt, Germany, arrive in New Orleans. You may have read on NOLA.com a little bit about the flight, so I'll be answering questions. Any questions you have, just drop them in the comment section, and thanks for joining us. So I apologize if it's windy and you can't hear me. There's our photographer, David Grunfeld, hard at work. So again, for those just joining us, I'm going to try to block the wind here so you can hear me. But we are at Louis Armstrong International Airport, and we are waiting for Condor Airlines' new flight from Frankfurt, Germany to arrive. That wind. So again, we're here at Louis Armstrong International Airport. This is reporter Jennifer Larino. Condor Airlines is landing its inaugural flight from Frankfurt, Germany. They'll be running nonstop, seasonal nonstop, starting obviously today and through September. And it's quite chilly up here. It was just storming not too long ago. So I wasn't sure if we'd be able to get up here on the roof of the airport, but we're here, and now we wait. It's supposed to land at 6:05. No layovers, that's what makes this exceptional. So Darrell Jackson asked, are there any layovers in this Condor flight? And no, it is nonstop from New Orleans. You land in Frankfurt, Germany. They have flights leave New Orleans during the night on the 3 days that they'll be running them each week, and then you land in Frankfurt the next day. Why is this a big deal? Well, Daniel Taylor, this is a big deal because we have not had a direct connection to Europe outside of the British Airways flight that launched in March from New Orleans to Europe since the 80s. So it's a big deal to not have to connect through a city. How long is the flight? That's a good question. Let me actually ask our Condor representative. Suzanne, how long is the flight?
Very little.
11 hours and 30 minutes. All right, so our Condor representative said the flight is about 11 hours and 30 minutes from New Orleans to Frankfurt. Like I said, you leave in the evening in New Orleans, and then you arrive in Germany the next day. Hi, Shauna. Yes, this flight is just to Frankfurt right now. Of course, I'm sure Condor would tell you they fly from Frankfurt to all sorts of places, so you could get a connection through Frankfurt. But this flight is just to Germany. So again, we're waiting for Condor's inaugural flight, New Orleans to Frankfurt connection, nonstop, to land here in New Orleans. Are there any specials for tickets? So no specials right now, but tickets start one-way economy at $249, I believe it was, or $349, which is pretty reasonable for anybody who's flown to Europe. Condor kind of bills themselves as the affordable option for European travel. So again, we're still waiting for this plane to arrive. There's David Grunfeld, one of our photographers, hard at work. He's got all of his gear. Direct to Heathrow from New Orleans in March, but they still are pricier tickets. But the thinking of business officials is if we have one of these flights, it opens the doorway for others. So I'm going to do a little turn around here if you can hear me. We're on the rooftop of Louis Armstrong. Not a place a lot of people get to go, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of see the air control tower back there, peeking up. So there will be a water cannon salute for this plane. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but stay tuned if you can, or come back later so you can see it. I have personally never seen one in person, but they seem pretty cool. So. David Grunfeld and his... What kind of plane is flying this route? A Boeing 767 will be flying this route for those who are curious and asking. If I run out of battery, viewers, I totally apologize. I am getting warnings, but we'll try to get up and running as soon as we can. It's supposed to be landing at 6:05. We'll see. You can see how strong that wind is. It's just blowing it back. It's about to get loud, everyone. We might have to clock out or turn down the sound on your computer. I'm not sure, George. I did not ask what their flight looked like coming here, but you can see the American flag hanging out there. So we don't have the exact number of how many people are on this flight here, but it has seats up to 259 passengers. The flight's about 11 hours and 30 minutes. Alright, the engines are off. Again, this is the Condor Airlines flight arriving from Frankfurt. They are non-stop, starting their non-stop flights from New Orleans to Frankfurt, Germany. I guess they're doing a German flag over here. Those flights launched today. Oh, they got the German flag out too. I don't know if you saw that. Very cool. Alright y'all, I'm running out of battery. I'm so sorry, but we got the water cannons, so that was the top priority. If you have any more questions, I will be here with the Condor reps and all the rest. So leave them in the comment section and I'll make sure we get them answered. Alright? Thanks for tuning in to NOLA.com.